At some point, you're just gonna have to fucking face it. If you thought that you watched Obama coin his beautiful young daughters while they were in the White House, and maybe it made you upset, and you did that thing where you take a hit for the team with an understanding you're going to get a long term gain, including maybe you'll coin your own daughters, and then later you'll be able to coin somebody else in retaliation for refusing to address forthrightly the fact that you coined your daughter and you allowed her to be sexually exploited for all these other people to benefit. Okay, fine. But here's the problem. He swapped his little girls out for me and my sister. He took our lives. Yes, he did. Shut up. I watched it. All the way to Ireland, all the way to Los Angeles. He took, as well as a bunch of you assholes, took our lives and made composites and took what you wanted from us, especially after we were forced onto social services or we were put into some situation where we were put on medical treatment and then we had to get food stamps. That shit all got composited. You guys took what you liked and you created all of these accounts and profiles with our identity that ended up getting redistributed and recirculated to other people. You let this happen the entirety of the Obama administration. You let it get set up during the Bush administration. You sure as fuck watched, and you already fucking knew what Bill and Hillary were doing with their intelligence. That even people in the intelligence community said was too far. So shut up. You already fucking know. And just because you did that, and just because you allowed for a period of time where a bunch of people were able to hoard stuff, and then other people made bad decisions, like they did in Chicago. I already knew this in Chicago when I went to that fucking protest, and I left. And then I knew it when I got to Houston, and they started doing all this shit on fucking Emmanuel's son. That there were assholes that think, and they even said it during the fucking campaign, that we need money for our schools. So we're going to go where the rich kids are. I knew exactly what they meant. That bell curve. That you're high performing and you test well. So we're going to amortize you for redistribute it to the poor kids. Those kids aren't poor. Their teachers are poor. Do you understand? Their teachers are poor. And you hire poor teachers. You don't hire me. You won't even let me get the fucking credentials. Why? Because apparently at some point you made it a buy-in to be a teacher. That you had to allow for the sexual exploitation of your own fucking students. And you guys have been planning this for years. You've been planning and you've got a specific preference. You want Jewish boys or you want Slavic boys. Not just boys, by the way. You got the girls first. You've been planning it for fucking years. That's why I keep hearing about that guy I went to college with. I swear to fucking God, you've been doing it for years. And you set it up in Chicago. I heard them when I was there, and then when I was remote, when I was somewhere else, and they kept pinging me for the fucking goddamn CTU. Goddamn son of a bitch came right out and said it. I knew exactly what you were going to do. It's horrifying. I don't know who the fuck you guys became, any of you, that you thought it was okay to start electronically raping people's kids as political leverage. But you're not getting away with it. It's irrefutable. You guys should have shut this fucking down before you got caught with your pants down, trying to seduce a fucking 14-year-old fucking boy after his medical treatment. I don't care if he was given COVID just to get signed up as part of some long-term payoff after his daddy offered him. You guys should have intervened if that young man was being sexually exploited as a minor by his father. You should have removed him from the home and you should have taken his father into custody and prosecuted him. You spent 4 fucking years throwing other immigrant children's vaginas up in front of the entire fucking country's face, by the way. Get this straight. You didn't just fucking torture the president. You tortured all the fucking rest of us too. And if we took the drugs and made the holdout, because what are we supposed to get? Even from the legal marijuana economy, what are we getting back? You want us to be so fucking high. We don't understand that when we're with our own lover, or not even allowed to have a lover, we're just called up to fucking perform in our own fucking room. That you're gonna put some 14-year-old boy in there? And then what? We're supposed to redistribute? Through your little State Department graft? You guys should have shut down the fucking State Department and their goddamn fucking predatory sex scheme years ago. You haven't. I'm telling you right fucking now, there is no justification for any of you to be in office. And I'm letting you know, I'm not asking for a waiver. See, my understanding, if I'm correct, is that a waiver of sovereign immunity means that while your fucking ass is being indicted, somebody's waived your immunity off onto your constituents so they don't get the fucking trickle down bullshit that you're going to be trying to offload or blame on someone else in order to get them to start agitating on your behalf. I don't want, Your your immunity needs to be fucking rescinded. There has to be some other constitutional process to cancel it and remove you from fucking office so nobody else is exposed to danger based upon your horrible, horrible decisions.